welcome to this week's episode of Kidlet 6. Each week, we get to spend 6 minutes together, celebrating book birthdays, connecting with authors, and getting to discover lots of great books. As a reminder, all the books mentioned are listed down below, so if you hear about a book that sounds interesting, you can look down there to get all the information. This week's Kidlet 6 book of the week isn't just one book, it's a trilogy of 3 books. What makes this one even more special is that the third book in the series is celebrating their book birthday this week. So this week, our Kidlet 6 book of the week is the Eye of Ra series by Ben Gartner. You start off with the Eye of Ra, then you have Sol Invictus, and then celebrating its book birthday this week is People of the Sun. John and Sarah are time traveling, but they don't know why. And in this third book, they figure out why they're time traveling, and there's an explosive reveal about who they are. In the first book, the kids went to ancient Egypt. In the second book, they went to ancient Rome. And then now here in this third book, they're going to head to the time of the Aztecs, where they'll be faced with a difficult question. If you have the opportunity to change history, should you? If you haven't already read the first 2 books in the series, I'd recommend picking those up and then get your copy of People of the Sun and celebrate its book birthday this week. Now, I thought it'd be a fun way to celebrate by showing you the trailer to this book. The day a book first comes out is called its publication date, but it's a lot more fun to call it its book birthday, so we're going to go with that. Now, usually when we celebrate book birthdays, we celebrate a few different books, but February 1 is a packed day of middle grade books, and so I thought we should celebrate a few extra book birthdays this week. A supersized book birthday celebration requires a little spicing up. So I thought we'd add a little bit of this and maybe a little bit of that. Now, let's get ready to celebrate a few of this week's book birthdays. First up is Forbidden City by James Ponti. After taking down a mole in their organization in book 2, the city spies are ready for their next mission in this third book of the series. This time, they'll be heading undercover at a chess tournament in Beijing and Moscow to see if they can prevent Umbra from recruiting a North Korean physicist. Next up is Just Harriet. Harriet's just finished 3rd grade and she is not looking forward to spending a summer on Marble Island away from her parents. And then she finds an old key and she sets off to discover what the key is for. Next up is Loyalty by Avi. In this historical fiction, Noah's father is killed by rebels, and so his family must flee to Boston, where he decides to become a spy for the British Army. Then he must determine his own version of right and wrong and where his true loyalty lies. Next up is Maizy Chen's Last Chance by Lisa Yee. Maizy has never been to Last Chance, Minnesota until now. Her mom decides they're gonna head out there for a few weeks until her grandfather gets better, and then they stay longer. As Maizy spends time in Last Chance and at the Golden Palace, the restaurant her family owns, she discovers some unexpected things. Next up is Freewater. This is another historical fiction. During the night, Homer and Ada escape their plantation. After traveling through tangled vines and a sky bridge, they end up in a secret community called Freewater. Will they be able to find their mother, and will they keep their freedom?
Hi, my name is Jeanne Zulick Ferruolo, and I'm here at the top of Soapstone Mountain to celebrate the debut of Each of Us a Universe, a middle grade novel written in collaboration with the amazing Ndengo Gladys Muilelo. It's the story of 2 girls, Cal and Rosine, who set out to scale the legendary Mount Meteorite in search of the magic they believe will heal their families. This story contains lots of adventure, climbing, survival, some daring escapes, but most of all, a great deal of heart. Thanks so much for inviting me to celebrate Each of Us a Universe. Happy reading.
Now, as a reminder, the best way to celebrate a book birthday is by reading the book. So head to your local library or your bookstore and pick up your copy of all of these fantastic books. sometimes my nephew can get a little obstinate when his mom asks him to clean up his toys. Do you think you can use obstinate in a sentence? Try creating your own sentence and then sharing it with us on social media at Kidlet6. Thank you for watching this week's episode. We'd love to hear what you're reading right now, and you can comment below or send us a message. We hope you have a great week and happy reading.